Hey guys, welcome to the Cut Buddy again. And my name is Joshua Esnar, the CEO of the company. I wanted to show you a video on how to zero gap further your trimmer. The way that you can tell if your trimmer is gapped or not is simply by looking at the blades, all right? You're gonna see the cutting blade and the guard blade. The cutting blade and the guard blade scissor against each other, and that is how it actually cuts your hair. Now, the closer these get to even, the closer it can cut your hair to a fine, sharp line. Now, out of the box, I would say to the eye, this thing maybe is a difference of 0.25 millimeters, right? So maybe it isn't purely zero. Why don't we do purely zero gap is because some of you are gonna mess with your trimmer. It's gonna take wear and tear. You might hit this thing or whatever, and we never want your cutting blade to end up uneven with your guard blade, and then you cut yourself and then you blame us. I think many of you are watching videos with master barbers and they're taking a trimmer and beep, 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 and they're getting a very fine line. Well, that's because they are zero gapping a master barber trimmer. And even when they zero gap a master barber trimmer, it still does not get a fine line. There's extra things you need to do, like have holding spray or have a straight razor. And that's how you're seeing those Dominican barbers getting those razor sharp lines. A trimmer itself will never get your head bald. So do not believe in the videos all the way. But this thing will get you close. What we do offer at your own risk is a zero gap modification tool. And it's this very small tool. We sell it for a few dollars. And with this investment that you make in a zero gap tool, it allows you to liberally past the limit that we've set on the lever, all right? We would never allow our lever to go past zero gap because that would hurt you. But if you want to choose to do this yourself, you can get the zero modification piece. How do you install the zero modification piece? The zero modification piece is going to have to go into your trimmer in this area, which is the plastic bracket area that connects directly to your motor. It's about a 5-minute process, all right? So number one is safety. Safety is the number one thing. So you're gonna go ahead and hold your power button for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is going to lock your trim buddy into travel mode. Why do you want to do that? Because as you're working, you may press the power button and you don't want to cut your hand as you're working. Next thing you want to do is you want to have a pliers, all right? With the pliers, you are going to gently tug out these swing arms and loosen up the cutting blade. We are not bending. We are not bending. In fact, we are just lifting. So you want to hold the cutting blade with the other blade, and you just want to lift this upwards, all right? And you want to lift it out of the hole. You see how I lifted this arm out of this hole right here? All right, there's the first one. Now, if you understand, we are just lifting. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to lift it and pull it to the side. You see? I'm lifting and pulling to the side. Now you see the cutting blade is loose from the arms. And then you want to slide out the cutting blade, all right? If the arms, after you've done this, are freely just broken and moving, you did not listen to me. You bent the arms instead of lifting gently and moving them to the side. And you have voided your warranty. Play this video many times over and over. We are very kind to people about warranties. We try and help you. But understand, you are lifting the arm and moving to the side. You are not bending and you are not prying. Understood? All right, great. Once you get the cutting blade out, you want to remove the template piece that holds the cutting blade. It's this plastic black piece. It simply comes out because they pop together like Legos. All right? Remove the old piece, in comes the new piece. What's the difference between the new piece and the old piece? The new piece and the old piece have a different pattern of where these circles sit. You see these two circles here? They are different, which allows you to push the lever a little bit further. That's as simple as the change that we made here. So I'm going to swap this out, and we are going to use the same exact blade, and we are going to pop in the plastic piece. You see as they match, 3 circles and a triangular looking one. They're going to pop on. And then, once again, we have to be gentle with what we're doing here. What we're going to attempt to do is we're going to attempt to slide this cutting blade in under these swing arms. You'll see I'm slowly lifting it, one of the swing arms, and then I'm taking the other swing arm and I'm slowly lifting it. We're not prying, we're not bending, slowly lifting. And then I'm positioning this plastic opening over the motor, fitting it back in, and I'm slowly pushing backwards until we are close to the swing arms being even with the grooves or the holes that they need to go into. Slowly lift and pop into the groove. All right, I got it. Popped it back into the hole. All right. Now the first thing you're gonna notice is that your blade now is ahead of your guard blade. And that's exactly what you wanted to happen, because you want to be able to liberally push your blade forward or push your blade backwards. All right, so here's the most satisfying part to see if your job worked. You start moving it back, moving it back, move it back, move it back. Oh man, that's satisfying. Just seeing these blades being even. So you can double check by looking to the side. You're looking this way too to make sure they're even. You're looking this way to make sure they're even. If you keep not feeling like this thing is zero gap like you want, then you go ahead and get a screwdriver and you loosen up your lever just a little bit. And this will allow you to move these guys a little bit finer and freer, all right? Or you can take a hard surface and you could push this trimmer down and just simply tap this thing forward or simply tap it backwards. And then you go back to looking at if it's set up nicely, all right? I like how it is right here. It's definitely way more gap than it was before. The best thing to do before you use this on your face, now that you've zero gapped this thing and it's about to really do laser sharp lines, is use it on your arm first, all right? Just in case the cutting blade is ahead of the guard blade, you want to use it on your arm to make sure it's not going to cut your face, all right? So unlock, 5 seconds, hold of the power button, listen to it, always oil it. Oil before all your uses, all right? Run the oil through it. All right, use a microfiber towel, clean off the excess oil, and we're gonna, woo! Look at that. You see all them little blonde hairs that you have? Because my arms have not reached puberty yet. That's clipping all that off now that it's zero gapped, all right? So now that your trimmer is zero gapped, you'll be able to get Got them fine lines, you know? Look at that. Crispy boy, you know? See? It's gonna be even crispier because it's zero gap, you know? Not gonna finish my haircut, but you get the point. That's the zero gap modification piece. Thank you for spending the time with me. It's only a few dollars. I think it's $3 on our website, but you know, it'll make the little difference that you want to be a master barber trimmer if you don't like the results of the original one. Thank you for supporting our company. If you have any questions, reach out to customer@thecutbuddy.com or go to thecutbuddy.com to the help center and we'll help you out. Thank you for being part of the family. Have a good day.